42% of the US payments are still on paper, and 75% of all invoices are still paper-based. So knowing those statistics, I wanted to start just by asking this group, what percentage of your supplier payments are being made by check? So that's a polling question. We're going to get up here and see what we've got out of this group. Are you 20% on paper? Are you 80% on paper? Or what percentage in between? So it looks like we've got a decent mix here. We've got one person who's more automated than everyone on supplier payments, and then the rest of us are down below 80% of electronic payments. So still quite a bit of paper check payment being made in this group, which is pretty typical of what we see. I think it's not surprising to me, but it may be surprising to many people that the paper problem is solved for many consumer type transactions, but definitely not for business. When I worked in corporate America in a fast growing company, we had certain departments in the organization that actually required the purchases to be made through the purchasing department with a purchase order, purchase orders matched to actual inventory received, and payments issued by accounts payable thereafter. Other departments were non-PO'd, invoices were flying around all over the place, going into various departments, being approved and routed and then paid by the accounts payable department. There were the PO'd versus the non-PO'd and different levels of approval that were required for different things. And many businesses still operate that way today. Sometimes those invoices aren't coming in on the physical paper, but they are PDF attachments that are going in via email to someone. And people think, well, I am automated, but that is not really automation. That's just an electronic way of getting an invoice in, but that isn't necessarily solving some of the routing and communication issues that result from, PDFs.